come to the butcher, and that baby Charles was elated. So he asked Mr. Morgan, I pay you. Everything good. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to sleep me or nothing. Mr. Morgan just nodded his head. Charles shook his hand until it was done. So he thought, I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to sleep me.
Real quick, what's up, y'all? What it is? Your boy King M. Y'all right? What it was? It's your boy King M back again with another one. Y'all know I had to get it right, which I talked about earlier. Pretty much frustrating as hell. Um, longer than I thought I was, and I spoke on it earlier. It was crazy because they took me home and then brought me back up there to so-called speak to me, but then when things came around, they didn't want to holler at me. And I'm gonna be honest, we was supposed to have a talk today about getting back together physically, but she blew me. I ain't gonna lie. I know she could be watching me right now, so yeah, man. I hope she do hear this, cause I don't want to fuss, but I definitely need to get what I need to say off, cause she just need it. First of all, I never cared about no benefits from her. Breadwinner, I held her down for the first 4 or 5 months, and it wasn't no big thing, none of that. Then we ended up getting married. She wanted to do it. I wanted to do it too, but I really wanted to give her that, because she kept saying, well, I'll feel better if we get married. I feel on my finger. So I'm like, all right, we went and got married. Man, not even a month later, it's like back to square one for real, which is her just being needy. Like, it's one thing to be needy, but I don't show no other female no attention. I don't try to make nobody feel special but you, and they judge book. You misunderstand me. You think I'm mean, or you better than I thought. You feel me? You nicer than I thought, or whatever. What's up, Mac World? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. We get on here daily, new episodes daily, and we talk about real shit that's going on in real people's lives. But the channel is for substance abuse and drug addiction. That's what I really do this shit for. But yeah, I do a lot on here. So like I was saying, I mean, allegedly we was gonna try to work on some shit today for us her coming back home, but it didn't go like that because in group, she spent money on something that she wasn't supposed to get. For the simple fact we working on trying to do something, we can't do nothing if we don't say this money. You get what I'm saying? We don't got $50 to blow on. Yeah, though, like we not gonna keep playing this program shit. Like I'm trying to get my own next goal. You feel me? I don't get whatever. I'm keeping it 1,000. I just need to be able to turn the key so I can have somewhere for my daughter to come. You feel me? And spend time with her like I can. And then I save up from there, but I gotta get in the door. You feel me? So make her already told you was self conscious and just was real hard on herself. So I'm not trying to make her uncomfortable feelings. I'm trying to make her feel I would the benefits of doing the right thing before I would ask her to do something. I would show her like I ain't ask her for no money. She offered to put up. That's when I decided the way we would save. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it is. What's up? Yeah, man. I just had to get that out there. out real quick, cause as of right, our future is up in the air. Like it's decisions that we make. You know what I'm saying, in the near future, as far as us being together, is in the air. Like it's your fault we split up in the first place. If you would've, you know what I mean, you know people be nosy. You feel me? You gotta keep your business to yourself, cause people they like none of your business. So I'm trying to keep our shit, and not make our shit everybody else shit, because that's when shit get all fucked up. You feel me? So she just don't get that. I mean, we've been in that boat before too, where wrong people found out about what we about our relationship, and it didn't work out favor. And in the long run, she was the one that suffered the most, because she was the one that can't deal with the consequences. You see what I'm saying? I could deal with being, and it ain't like that. Yeah, when you've been in and out, I ain't even gonna say so long, but I'm gonna say in and out. Yeah, I was in and out. So yeah, though. So I hit her phone up after we left, because I was trying to ask her some shit. Cause I thought that she said something to the staff about the fight we had on the phone, on some bullshit. But she ain't never pick up, so yeah, man. It's like, okay, you wanna play it like that, we can play it like that. But don't just don't say I didn't try to do right. Cause I definitely did.
God, we in that world. Charles sat on his bunk and deep thought. Now we have
Yes. Damn, he real smart. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of street knowledge. And he got a lot of other knowledge too, but just hearing the shit that he had to go through, that shit keep me. It's a mental note I'm taking every time. Like, think before you act. Think before you act. Think before you act. That way, you ain't saying the same shit he's saying, which is telling you all these prison stories because he fucked up. You know, I'm learning from your mistakes, and everybody else. There's other guys on here I learn from. That's how you gotta do. Use YouTube as a tool. You feel me? Use it to gain. You know what I'm saying, some information about some shit that you can use to better your life. Don't just be on here wasting your brain. You feel me? And you ain't get that from nobody but King M. You feel me? Cause ain't nobody gonna tell you it real like I'm gonna tell you. Don't sit around wasting your time looking up frivolous videos that ain't gonna help you get in that spot you trying to be in. If you're not already in that spot, if you're in the spot you comfortable in, hey, that's what's up. I can't wait to get there, but I ain't comfortable where I'm at. Anyway, this dude page is called Dutch the Damn It Speaks.
box homeboys. It's ops, they enemies now. And to make it even worse, they running with the good brothers. He ain't been in the prison a whole week and then accumulated a 2,000. You guys should know.
What is this? Part 8.
I ain't got to worry about nobody.
Only thing about this dude videos, they not in order, so it's like he'll start tell you, you might listen to a story he tell and listen to you feel me, 4 straight chapters. Next thing you know, the next video is fucking 3 chapters skipped. So you gotta go scroll down to find the next one, then come back to that. But the story is definitely worth hearing. Yeah, I gotta do it oldest to newest.
this out. I'm like, oh, all right. It's a dude that I heard about, but I never really got a chance to meet him. Good brother had 7 years at the time, right, from over East Baltimore. Now, I'm already knowing the good. Look, so I was talking to this girl on the phone, right? We were having a little conversation, having a little rap, late night. I was up all the Henny. So, we having a little rap. Met her down Tiki Lee's, little outside bar, beach thing, you know what I mean? Cool little spot. I had fell off up in there. I had really came in the house and laid down. Wasn't really expecting to hear from her for a couple of days, you know what I mean? With at least a date. She called me that same night, a couple hours after I got the house. So I went ahead and made me a glass sit on the side of the bed. But anyway, she was filling the drink and she just left the spot. I'm putting the drink still in me. We get to talk. She get to telling me how she from out the county, like the Randallstown area, in Baltimore County. So she get to telling me how she got one son, you know what I mean, that's one. She got to telling me like, yeah, how she had lost her job because of the, you know what I mean? What it is, it's your boy, that's your day, man. You gotta watch the game time with that. On today's episode of Pressure Stories Uncut, niggas tell us, y'all Vox probably on that phone with it. Now, this situation took place
That's sure
over
hard.
20 some odd years ago. This episode gonna be about my boy, none other than the Park High Street legend, Lil Mo. Now, Lil Mo was already on the farm when I got there, and he was already a good brother before me. He was already running with the guy.
God
So,
damn, this
everybody
nigga
that
got
knew
hella
Lil Mo,
shoe boxes and
no,
this shit.
Shorty, wow. He funny as shit, and he a gangster. Now, Lil Mo was serving 20 years. He had a back in the day, he used to be me, him, Section 8, Lil Ivan. That was our clique up Rosberg. See, Lil Mo and them knew me through Lil Moochie. He had the 75 years, real East Baltimore gangster. They knew me.
What's up though with the family, man? What's going on with y'all today? Talk to me. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I've been talking about me all day. How y'all doing? I mean, anybody got anything on their mind? Holla at your kid. Cause I'm tired of talking about my problems.
Through Shorty, so they already knew I was snapped. That's why they ain't had no problem fucking with a nigga. So, long story short, that's our mom now. Us four. And I don't mean that in the literal sense, of course. We good brothers, there's thousands of us in it. But us four. But anyway, Lil Mo was wild. Shorty was bad. We was cracking real bad. One fight, because we got locked up as hoppers. Always wanted to do a nigga that. He just lied and irritated the older niggas and shit. And Shorty fight his ass. Cause one time, my nigga, Big Fish, OG, real gangster. Big Fish, he got tired of Lil Mo shit. He gave Lil Mo some minutes one time back in the day. He told the brothers go ahead on, get Lil Mo some minutes, right? They go in the cell or whatever, they beat Lil Mo body. I lied to you. Now this man come out the cell. Lil Mo come out the cell, brushing his shoulders up. Talking about, yeah, I just got me in the cell. Fish was bad as a motherfucker. That's the beach Fish. Needless to say, Mo used to get on the line of the older brother nerves. On purpose. So long story short, me and Mo had already put some work in together doing that NBA work. So we was already mobbed up. We already had slugged in like a little situation arise where it came down. If the nigga on the compound did something to a good brother, hit another prison, he on our compound now, where it got back that fast. So gotta get up out of here. 24 hours. You gotta get up out of here. Like, I lied to you. I ain't never seen nobody get excited. We going on a mission. We always used to get butterflies. This man was really so moved. Long story short, that's our mom now. Us four. I mean, literal sense, of course, we good brothers. There's thousands of us in it. But anyway, Lil Mo was wild, man. Sure, pack you out, he will crack on you real bad. And you want to fight him. And because locked up as hot was, Mo was one of them little niggas that he just lied and irritate the older niggas and shit. And Shorty could fight his ass off. Cause one time, my nigga, Big Fish, OG, real gangster. Big Fish, he got tired of Lil Mo shit. He gave Lil Mo some minutes one time back in the day. He told the brothers go ahead on, get Lil Mo some minutes, right? When they go in the cell or whatever, they beat Lil Mo body. I lied to you now. This man come up out the cell. Lil Mo come out the cell, brushing his shoulders all talking about, yeah, I just got me a massage. Fish was bad as a motherfucker. Rest in peace, Fish. Needless to say, Mo used to get on a lot of the older brothers' nerves on purpose. So, long story short, me and Mo had already put some work in together during that NBA war. So we was already mobbed up. We already had slung that night together. Little situation arise where it came down. It was a nigga on the compound did something to a good brother in another prison. He on our compound now. Word got back that fast. Slim got to get up out of here. 24 hours. You got to get up out of here within 24 hours. So when the word come down, Lil Mo gets selected for the mission. I lied to you now. I ain't never seen nobody get excited to go on no mission. Me, to be honest, I used to get butterflies. This man was really excited. It was a little different. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. So we done got the word, that's what it is. They call feed up, lunchtime. Housing Unit 4, they let us out the building. So we headed to the child hall. It's a mass movement. Because I think they let it 2 buildings eat at a time. So like Housing Unit 1 and Housing Unit 4 ate together at this time, right? So Housing Unit 1 and Housing Unit 4, we coming out the building, going up the dining hall, right? Now, Mo locked in on his target. He locked in. He weaving through the crowd. Now, all the good brothers on point. We on point. We make a wall around the target, the dude who Mo on his ass. Dude don't even realize that we done made a wall around him so that the police can't see inside the wall what's going on. He's surrounded by brothers. He walking and talking with his walking buddy. They having a rap. Then all of a sudden, Lil Mo slide through the crowd with that blick out like Jason. With the chopping that Slim like a lumberjack, he take off up the compound. Lil Mo on his ass. Hot pursuit. Catches up with him, grab him by the collar of his shirt, start hanging that dag in his face. Put that word in. But the problem was, shorty, Lil Mo would not stop hitting this nigga. Keep sinking the blick in yo. To where as though we had to tell him to stop. Come on, let's go, come on. He snapped out of it. Slide with the big brothers. We collapsed the wall. Slim land in the truck. He survived. He ain't taking the dog neither. But one thing for sure, two things for sure. You do not want Lil Mo on your ass. Free my brother, man. Lil Mo, man. Shorty doing life right now. You told him, my boy, man. Free Lil Mo. From my part, right? Say that shit to his backwards. What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Town with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we up Hagerstown trapped in that old jail on that. So he said he come back in the yard, he don't even know nothing. Man, he don't know that this man that's winning this mail and wrote down this girl address and all. He blind to the fact. So like a motherfucker buddy goes home, he go uptown with the bricks. So now Slim on the street, he ain't got no cell buddy right now. We wait for somebody to come out diagnostics, right? Same cell stats for a couple of years. So one evening he decided to go out in the day work on the phone, right? He calls uptown the first. because Slim done fucked up his whole situation. So he comes up with the idea that he gonna go walk to Shorty house, knock on the door, and try to explain himself face to face. He walks all the way from the bus station to Shorty house. He said it took him every bit of an hour to walk there. And he said while he was walking, he found a little pocket blade in the gutter. Picked that up, walking with that. Little rusty little pocket blade. But anyway, when he get to Shorty house, he knocked on the door. When he knocked on the door, he said he see somebody looking out the blind in the window. But he couldn't really make out what it was. Just say somebody looking out the blind real quick. But ain't nobody come to the door, so he kept knocking on the door, but he knew somebody was in there. Finally, the door opened up. When the door opened up, his somebody opened the door. Aggressive. Talking about you ain't wrong, man. She was dealing with him. The man was living in the house that he used to live in. Sleeping in the bed. He used to sleep in. Painting walls. He used to paint. Yeah. But anyway, man say he lost it, man. Went crazy with that motherfucker blick. Say he blacked out with it.
Nakira Griner. In February 2019, Nakira Griner, then 24, from Bridgeton, New Jersey, ended her 23-month-old son, Daniel Joshua Griner Jr.'s life through blunt force trauma. But what happened next, which from Bridgeton, New Jersey, ended her 23-month-old son, Daniel Joshua Griner Jr.'s life through blunt force trauma. But what happened next would shock even experienced investigators. She attempted to cover it up in disturbing ways, ultimately hiding his remains in her backyard. Griner initially fabricated an elaborate abduction story, claiming attackers took Daniel while assaulting her en route to a store. This deception triggered a massive community search effort, with hundreds of volunteers and law enforcement officers desperately looking for a child who was already deceased in his own mother's yard. The investigation quickly unraveled her lies when surveillance footage disproved her alibi entirely. The body in a Hello Kitty purse during a home search, with an autopsy trauma as the cause of death. The medical examiner's findings painted a picture of sustained and purposeful harm that contradicted any claims of accident or momentary loss of control. She was sentenced and incarcerated at Edna Mahan Correctional Facility.
She need
But the
that.
next case would involve someone who turned her own home into a crime scene.
Listen to these crazy
Elizabeth
bitches.
Mascarelli. Elizabeth, from Seaside Heights, New Jersey, born around 1995, had experienced a turbulent background involving problematic relationships and various legal troubles before committing what made Mascarelli's case behavior. What investigators call conspiracy of control. They aligned themselves with Mascarelli had allowed Johnston, who was wanted to stay in a homage in someone else's criminal flight from her. Mascarelli's actions and physical presence behavior after Mascarelli ultimately pleaded guilty to aggravated manslaughter. After initially facing murder charges, a plea that acknowledged her significant role, certainty, sentenced to 20